Betty Boo! From Beach Town, she never stops talking, it's Perky Patty! From Homewood, he loves finding new restaurants and sports, it's Candyman!
And s'mores.
From Chicago, she loves being with family and friends, it's Margarita! From Maui, she loves dog photography and reading tea leaves, it's Leilani!
Very nice, very nice.
From Chicago, he loves to eat, it's Action Jackson! From Chicago, she loves napping, momming, and napping, it's Cat Mountain! She loves cutting glass and popping proposals and outshining everyone she meets. It's Diamond From Westeros, she loves drinking wine and eating cheese. It's Loretta Mayflower. From Arlington Heights, she loves to spend time with the family. It is Babs. From Chicago, he loves watching the Cubs and drinking good beer. It's Glennie. And last but certainly not least, from Chicago, she loves reading and baking and doing nothing. It's Nessie. And now let's meet your host, it's Neil Pinkelbottom!
Put it out, bring it in, and give it a spin!
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to the Game Show, where our brave and bold contestants will put their wit, skill, and game show awesomeness to the test on a collection of TV's favorite game shows on a game show. I'm your host, Neil Pinkelbottom.
And I'm Derek Fairbanks.
Let's give it up for Derek Fairbanks, everyone. Over the next hour, our contestants will answer trivia questions and attempt to complete our game show challenges in order to collect as many points as possible. Today's top 3 scoring contestants will take home prizes. And today's number 1 contestant, yes, ooh, exactly, Babs. And today's number 1 contestant will be crowned the Game Show King or Queen! TV viewers, friends, and family at home, thank you for tuning in. It's time to toss away that magazine, kick away that TV dinner tray, and buckle into that lazy boy for an hour of game show awesomeness on the Game Show Gameshow! Contestants, are you ready?
Yes!
Derek Fairbanks, are you ready?
I am so ready.
We've got 6 categories about to appear on the board, and let's take a look at what they are. They are TV Hangouts, Show Us Your, Match This Pose, aka Disney movies, and Chicago landmarks. And I'm coming over to you, Messy Mary, because you put on such a supermodel show over there that I thought I'd give you control of the board. Please pick a category and point value.
TV Hangouts for 1.
All right. For 1 point, it's TV Hangouts. Ricky from this television classic performed regularly at the Tropicana Club or Club Babalu. And that is Loretta Mayflower.
I Love Lucy.
Is it I Love Lucy?
It's I Love Lucy.
Nicely done. Well done there, Loretta. And you've got control of the board.
I like control.
I'm not surprised, Loretta. I'm not surprised at all.
Match this pose for 1.
All right. In this category, you will see a photograph. If you think you can match the pose of the photograph, then put your paddle out. For 1 point, can you match this pose? And that is number 6, Margarita. Come on out, Margarita, and show your friends how to home alone. Yeah! Margarita, you got yourself on the board, and I'm giving you control.
Okay, let's do Chicago landmarks for 1.
For 1 point, we love these nice, easy questions. Let's try. What is the nickname of the shiny sculpture, otherwise known as the Cloud Gate? All right, and that was Candyman.
The bean.
Is that the bean?
That's the bean.
Nicely done, Candyman. 1 point for you and Control.
TV Hangouts for 5.
All right, for 5 points, it's TV Hangouts. We're going to go up a little notch here. This show, featuring a fast-talking mother and daughter duo, often had them visiting Luke's diner. And that was Leilani.
What is Gilmore Girls?
Is that Gilmore Girls?
That's Gilmore Girls.
Nicely done. Leilani, I'm going to offer you a chance at some bonus points right now. If you can name the given names of the main character mother and daughter on that show.
Lorelai Gilmore and
That's-
Lorelai Gilmore.
That is correct. Lorelai and Lorelai Rory Gilmore. Nicely done, Leilani. You've got yourself 2 more points.
Wow.
And because you got that extra bonus, I'm coming over to Catmandu to give you control.
AKA for 3.
Great. In this category, you will see the name of a character or person. For 3 points, can you give us an alternate identity for Cassius? Clay. Oh, and that is, I didn't, Babs.
Thank you, Muhammad Ali.
Is that Muhammad Ali?
Muhammad Ali.
Nicely done. As far as I could tell, none of your paddles seem to be working, but good job getting it out of there. Babs, you got control of the board.
I'm going for landmarks for 4.
All right, Chicago landmarks for 4 points. Until 2016, Wrigley Field suffered from what? Curse. And, ooh, that's Babs again.
The Billy Goat curse.
Is it the curse of the Billy Goat?
Curse of the goat.
It is the curse of the Billy Goat. Nicely done. Ooh, you just got yourself a pretty strong lead there, and you've got control.
I will go with Disney movies for 4.
For 4 points, it's Disney movies. Which villain had flunkies named Flotsam and Jetsam? And that was Leilani.
The Little Mermaid. Oh,
Is
Ursula.
it Ursula?
It's Ursula.
Nicely done. Ursula had 2. Yeah.
Having a 2-year-old helps
She
me.
was- Ursula had
Sometimes.
2 eels named Flotsam and Jetsam, and Flotsam and Jetsam are things you find when ships get wrecked. Leilani, you've got control of the game.
I'm going to go for AKA for 2.
For 2 points, who is Diana Prince? Oh, and that is Babs.
Wonder Woman.
Is that Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman.
Yeah! All right, nicely done.
No, I
Babs, you've got
Impressive,
control of the
Babs.
board.
I'm going back to landmarks for 3.
For Chicago landmarks, what is the name of the fountain featured in the title sequence of Married with Children? And that is Chet.
Buckingham Fountain.
Is it Buckingham Fountain?
Buckingham
Nicely
Fountain.
done. It's basically outside that window right over there.
It is.
Chet, you've got control of the board.
Let's go with Show Us Your for 5.
All right. Nicely done. In this category, you will see a verbal prompt. If you think you can do the thing in that prompt, then put your paddle out. And for 5 points, please show us your worm. It's a breakdance move called the worm. And that's Chet. Come on out. It's worth 5 points. DJ Derek.
Come on, girl.
She did it upside down! Oh, yeah, I've never seen that! Not at all. But you got yourself 5 points. You're up to it.
What is it? You must have gone like that. Okay, yeah, that's, all right, yeah, that's different. That's different.
I like your style.
It's the same, but you were upside down. All right. And Chet, because you went the upside down route, I'm coming to stealthy to give stealthy.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Match this pose for 4.
All right, for 4 points, can you match this pose? And that is Margarita. Come on out, Margarita.
She's a poser.
Cheer her on, everyone. It looks like you're feeling shy. All right. And now it is time for me to call forward Perky Patty. Right here. Spin this wheel. It's the wheel of fortune cookie. And we should chant. Spin it. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. And this is, it's whose dime is it? Anyway, stand right here, Perky. And I'm going to ask you to pick a partner, one from this side and a partner from this side. Pick 2 partners, please. Right now.
Anna. One side.
I gotta use her name, Candyman.
All right. So, Candyman, Perky Cat, I'm going to ask you to stand right here. Candyman, right here, Loretta right behind Perky Patty. And if anyone here has a camera handy, this is a great opportunity to take pictures or videos. Because this is one of our favorite fun games. We call it Whose Dime Is It Anyway? It starts with these 6 dimes, and Perky Patty, it's also going to start with one of these never-before-used, very clean tongue depressors. Go ahead and grab one.
Sure hope
Make a diving board out of your mouth with it, please. Yes, thanks.
Diving board.
Yes. Yes, good. That's how you use those. All right, and now, arms akimbo. Love it. And then the next step for you, Loretta Mayflower, put on that eye mask, stick your hands through the holes that Perky Patty has provided.
Oh, good.
And Candyman, good thing for you, you don't have to touch anything, because you're the leader of this group. So you got to say, don't do. Yes? Your job is to help them get the correct dimes. Your job is to help them get the correct dimes on that stick. Now I will point out, each of these silver dimes on that stick at the end of 30 seconds will be worth a point. Each of the pink dimes worth 3 points. But either of these blue dimes, if they're on the stick at the end of 30 seconds, no one is getting any points at all. You really
Well, that's
don't
not gonna
want
happen. We're gonna get points. So.
30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
So what is
Well,
One at a time.
well, she can touch it.
Yes.
You can put that one down.
put that one down?
Put it to the corner so you don't touch it again.
Oh, I'll move it.
Okay, go to the right, all the way to the right. And up, 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 up.
Careful.
Over to the right. Oh,
I'll get it.
not that one. The one you're touching, put it in the corner. Up, yeah. Go backwards. Forward. To the left. No, put that one in another corner. You don't want that one.
I'm going to move it, so don't tell them.
Okay, that one's okay. That one's good.
Where am I going with it?
Straight up, 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 to the left. Right there.
10 seconds.
They're all in front of you. Go to the left. Forward, 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 forward. Straight
You're
forward.
inappropriate, Anna, just reach.
Straight forward. Not the one in your left hand, the one in your right hand. Up,
3,
up, up, up.
2,
Up, yeah.
1, and that's time! And that is 2 points for Candyman, Loretta, and Perky Patty! And Perky Patty, here's a souvenir.
Thank you.
So much.
I'm gonna use
Fly
this
your
as a
space
souvenir.
All right, everyone, let's get your paddles ready. We've got time for another round of questions. And that means I'm coming to you, Renee, because I haven't seen you in a while. I thought I'd give you control.
All right, how about Chicago landmarks for 5?
All right, for 5
like
points, it's Chicago landmarks. In what year was Millennium Park opened? And that is Babs.
2004.
Was it 2004?
Who's 2004?
Exactly. No hesitation on Babs' mind.
I've never seen that question answered correctly. Never.
Why do you know
Babs,
that?
you've got control
Why
of
do
the
you know
board.
that?
Because it was supposed to be 2000, and I was mad that so many of my tax dollars were going to this park that was 4 years behind schedule.
There it is. Here, facts and facts. All right, Babs, you've got control.
Oh, thank you. I want to see Margarita go, so I'm going to say match this pose for 3.
All right, for 3 points, can you match this pose? And that is Loretta Mayflower, and also Betty Boop. Come on out, you
Oh,
two,
boy.
and walk
Okay.
like an Egyptian.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Nicely done. Let's give them their points. Diamond Sparkles, you've been sparkling so hard over here, and I thought I'd give you control.
Thank you. I'm going to do show us your for 2.
For 2 points, please show us your
You're giving the wrong
moonwalk.
girls points.
And that is Chet and Stealthy. Come on out, Chet and Stealthy. DJ? And they're both taking 2 points. All right. And it is now time for me to call forward Action Jackson. Come right here and spin the wheel of fortune cookie. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And this is, oh, it's a scavenger. Go ahead and take your spot. Oh, actually, over here. Go ahead and stand over the center. All right, and Action Jackson, I will ask you to pick one player from this side of the room to also be immune to this challenge.
Immune?
Yes.
Margarita?
Okay.
All right, come on out, Margarita. Everyone else, spread yourself out evenly. Spread yourself out evenly. So all of you, I will give you a chance to earn some points. Spread yourself out evenly. I will give you a chance to get some points right now. And here's what's going to happen. I'm putting you all on a scavenger hunt. Now this is a special kind of scavenger hunt. You will not need to touch the items that you are looking for. All you need to do is see it with your eyeballs. And if you see it with your eyeballs, you can put your hand in the air. At the end of 30 seconds, we'll confirm that you know where it is. And if you do, you're going to get 5 points. Nice. You two are both going to get 5 points just for being awesome. All right? All right, everyone. And here's a hint for you. It will not be inside of the drawers. It will not be behind the curtains. It will not be behind these two over here. You've got 30 seconds to find the object listed on top of your drawer. Turn around and look in the drawer right behind you. And you've got 30 seconds.
On top of the drawer?
On top of the drawer.
Yeah.
Please go back. Please go back. Please go back.
Where is it?
With your eyes, please. It will not be inside your drawers. It was the second thing I said.
Under the glasses.
It says fish.
Oh.
But the item on here?
10 seconds.
Do we lift the pedal or?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's time! Chet, what were you looking for?
I was looking for a
Did
fish.
you find a fish?
I did.
Where?
It's right there.
5 points for Chet! How about you, Stealthy?
That gnome.
You've got a gnome in its home. 5 points for Stealthy. Betty,
Baseball mitt.
did you find it? Wow.
A ball mitt. What are you talking
That
about?
says a fortune cookie.
Oh,
Where
I
did you...
just spotted an item and I wasn't listening.
I know, listening is a skill we're all working on. But let's give you a high five, Betty. How about you, Perky? What were you looking
I
for?
have a red kiss.
Where?
Right there.
It's good to know you can find a kiss when you need it, Betty. Perky. All right, Candyman.
Disco ball.
No, has that been here this whole time?
I'm guessing.
5 points for you, Candyman.
I have pink.
That's Derek Fairbanks. Be nice.
Wow.
Harsh. Oh, did you mean on the...
That little one.
There it is. 5. He's bigger than you think he is. All right, that's 5 points for you, Leilani. And next I'm coming to Kathmandu.
Cheese grater.
Did you find a cheese grater? Boom, 5 points. That explains the flakes on my shoulder. Diamond,
Flamingo.
did you find a mingo? There's your mingo. How about you, Loretta?
What was that? A cow. Over there.
There, thank you for
I
pointing.
don't
to
remember.
the-
A rubber duck over there by the.
There it is, 5 points for you, Babs. Renee,
A
did
baseball?
you find a baseball?
I did, over there.
Boom,
somewhere.
5 points for you, Renee, and
The baseball mitt.
5 points for Mr. Mary. And come forward. And again, action for having us from the wheel. You're getting a bonus 3 points.
I had no
We've got
idea.
time for
I
one
wasn't
more round of
listening.
questions. So I'm now coming to, I'm coming to Renee, because you're one of our trailing competitors. So I'm gonna give you control.
Disney movies for 5.
For 5 points, yes, Disney movies.
She's got your kids.
Oh, that's true.
As far as Disney songs go, how many have won Academy Awards?
Whoa.
Oh, Lord.
And that is Loretta Mayflower.
5?
Is it 5?
It is not 5.
That's what we call an underestimate. All right. As far as Disney songs go, how many have won Academy Awards? And that is Betty Boop.
17.
Is it 17?
Not 17.
Ooh, you did not get there. All right, we've got one last shot. As far as Disney songs go, how many have won Academy Awards? And that was Action Jackson.
8.
Is it 8?
It's not 8.
What's that answer, Derek Fairbanks?
13.
13, lucky number 13. I will let you know that the first one was 70 years ago when Pinocchio won with When You Wish Upon a Star, and the most recent one was when Coco won with Remember Me. Leilani, I'll give you control of the board.
I'm going to go for AKA for 4.
All right, for 4 points, who is Norma Jean Baker? All right, and that,
Marilyn Monroe.
is that Marilyn Monroe?
Marilyn Monroe.
Nicely done.
All right.
You got yourself control.
I'm going to stick with AKA for 5.
For 5 points, who is Marshall Mathers? All right, Leilani.
M&M.
Is that Eminem?
Eminem.
Nicely done. We also would have taken the real Slim Shady. So, Leilani, you got control.
Let's go Disney movies for 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's Disney movies. Who is the youngest Disney princess? And that is Diamond Sparkles.
Moana?
Is it Moana?
It's not Moana.
She's the shortest one. She's the shortest one. Who is the youngest Disney princess? This answer comes in the form of a Disney princess. Action, Jackson.
Sophia?
Is it Sophia?
No, it's not Sophia.
It's not in the line of Disney princesses. We got one last shot here. Who is the youngest Disney princess? And that is Babs.
Elsa?
Is it Elsa?
Not Elsa.
What's that answer, Derek?
Snow White.
Snow White. Snow White is 14 years old, which makes her not only our youngest Disney princess, but also our oldest. That's when it starts, everyone. That's when it starts. Betty Boop, it's time for you to spin this wheel.
Wait, are you youngest and
No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And this is a spin it to win it. I'm going to say, actually, let's do this. Let's put you back in your spot. And everyone, I'm going to ask you all to look inside of your blue drawers. Go ahead and look inside. There's going to be one fewer blue drawer on each side. So if you don't have a drawer, I'm coming to you. Loretta.
Oh, thank you.
For you. And who did not? All right.
Oh, goodness.
All right, everyone, it is now time for you to make a spectacle of yourself. So put those glasses on. And here's what's going to happen. Don't start yet, but you will get 30 seconds to get that ball into that basket using only the motions of your head. You may not use your hands for anything except for keeping the glasses above your head or on your face. If the ball is in the basket at the end of 30 seconds, you will get 5 points. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
I did it! No.
Nice!
What? Come on.
Stay in there.
Now I gotta get it off the thing.
I'm in.
Nice. Stay there.
Oh, shit!
Nice to know that. 10 seconds.
Oh, so I would count that as half, Cat.
5,
I know, right?
4, 3, 2, 1, and that's time! 5 points for Chet, 5 points for Stealthy, high five for you, 5 points for Turkey Patty, 5 points for Candyman, 5 for Margarita, high five for Leilani, 5 points for Action, high five for you, 5 points for high five, high five, high five, high five. Let's put those glasses back where you got them. I'll take yours back. Thank you so much. Everyone, it's time to put your paddles away.
Oh, put a paddle.
Everyone, it's time to put your paddles away. Put your paddles away because you are a family, and you are a family, and this is the Trivia Feud! So let's call forward Catmandu and Stealthy to be our first competitors right here. Face each other. Shake hands. Put your hands behind your back. You got it. In just a moment, Derek Fairbanks will read a question. If you think you have a response that belongs on that board, then you can give me a low five right here. Someone broke our bell, so please be gentle. That's not a joke. And if the answer that you give is on the board, then we will play with your team immediately. Does that make sense, Stealthy and Catmandu? All right, Derek Fairbanks.
If Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Her car.
Her car!
See her car?
There it is! Nicely done. Betty Boop, I'm not sure if you've played with as many Barbies as I have. I think we might be close there.
Maybe.
But what would Barbie get rid of in times of trouble?
Her Malibu home.
Her Malibu home!
See her Malibu home?
Her dream house! Turkey, it's a recession at Mattel Town, so please let me know what's going to happen.
She has nice shoes.
Her shoes!
Let's see shoes.
Yeah! All right, Candyman. You've got 3 answers left to find, no strikes yet.
Her clothes.
Her clothes!
Let's see clothes.
She is known for wearing a lot of them. All right, Margarita, we've got 2 answers left to find.
Ken.
Ken!
Let's see Ken.
You always get rid of the man in times of trouble. I get it. Leilani, here, let me explain what's going on. You've got only 1 answer left to find. No strikes yet. So if you get this wrong, that's fine. I'll send it over to Chet. Maybe Chet can bring it. Maybe Stealthy will be able to wrap it up. But, you know, if you get this right, each of your team members... Oh, you know, I'm going to establish a very important rule. I'm going to ask for no help from any competitors. That includes your teammates. It also includes your non-teammates. Anything you say can be used and you may earn them points. So please just don't talk. All right. So, Leilani...
I was going to say her boobs.
Her boobs!
Say boobs.
I have it on good authority that they're fantastic. All right, chat.
Her horses.
Her horses?
See horses?
Oh, come on.
Ooh, all right, stealthy. Here's what's going on. If you get this right, every member of your team is taking 10 points. If you get this wrong, the other team gets 10 seconds to confirm and a chance to steal those 10 points. So stealthy, if Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Her jewelry.
Her jewelry!
Let's see jewelry.
Let's go forward, Messy Mary. Come forward and spin the wheel.
Messy Mary.
No blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And this is Dancing with Contestants. And right here, Messy Mary, I'm going to ask you to pick a partner, someone you trust with your life and your points. And please pick a partner right now.
Action Jack.
All right, action Jack. Stand together. Stand together. So you're going to start right there. Don't leave yet. You will get the job of dancing toward me and back in 10 seconds. However, this is not just any dance. This is a tango! Now, I do not at all care if it is technically accurate or if it's Argentine or whatever style. I do care, however, that you are cheek to cheek this way and cheek to cheek that way. If you can do it cheek to cheek, face cheeks, not the other ones. You can do both, maybe bonus points. But if you do that in 10 seconds, you're each going to get 5 points.
This way and that way?
Yes, please. All right.
All right, do it.
Ready, set, go! Cheer 'em on! Ashton Jackson, Messy Mary, you got 5 points each. And Messy Mary, you're getting a bonus 3 points for spinning that wheel. Let's bring up Diamond and Betty Boop. Holding one moment. All right, so right here. Shake hands. Put your hands behind your back. All right, and Derek, when you're ready.
Name something people are often chased by in movies.
A dog.
A dog!
Let's see dogs.
Yeah! Nicely done. All right, thank you so much. And Loretta, you've got the face of someone really familiar, like you've been in a lot of movies, so tell me, what would be chasing you? Okay, Loretta, will you name something that would be chasing you in a movie?
A car?
A car!
Let's see a car.
You're in an action movie kind of. All right, Babs.
I would say a bad guy, like a criminal.
A bad guy!
Let's see bad guy.
All criminals are bad guys, but all bad guys might be criminals. All right, Renee, I bet your DVD and Blu-ray collection is probably incredibly small. Incredibly small.
Motorcycles.
A motorcycle!
Let's see motorcycles.
They typically happen in the same chase with the cars. So that's Messy Mary, we've got 2 answers left to find.
The police.
The police!
The police.
Now we know why you call yourself Messy Mary. I promise I won't judge though, it's happened to me too. All right, Action Jackson, we've got 1 answer left to find.
That's
And if
the
you
top
get this-
answer?
It is, yes.
I thought it was cops. 10 seconds?
No, that's not a chase.
How much time do I have?
3,
Almost none.
2,
Helicopter.
1. Helicopters!
helicopters.
Ooh, sometimes the cops will chase you in a helicopter. But Catmandu, this is the last chance for your team. So if you get this right, every member of your team is getting 10 points. You probably could use it. But if you get it wrong, they get a chance to take that top answer there.
I was gonna say serial killer, but that's a bad guy.
3, 2, 1.
Nature.
Nature!
Let's see nature.
Oh, it's like the chase of Adam and Eve.
Yes.
That's all I could think of.
It's not the answer. I don't
Oh, it's the worst one. Oh.
3, 2, 1. All right, Betty.
One that's remaining.
Monsters.
A monster!
Let's see monsters.
All right. Catmandu, have you spun this wheel? No. Come on up. opponent, someone from this side of the room, someone to compete with.
Oh. Michelle. I'm sorry, Leilani.
Leilani, okay. Leilani and Kathmandu, come over here. You are now the temporary captains of your teams, and you will have the job of getting your teammates to guess as many of the words and phrases on these cards as you can. Now, you can do or say anything that you like except for the words you're trying to get them to guess. So if it were a fire truck, so if it were a fire truck, you could say that it was a red emergency vehicle or that it goes woo, woo, woo. But you can't say the words fire truck or fire truck. For every word or phrase that your teammates guess, every member of your team will take a point. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
Banana.
And the outside
Peel.
should take a job. You've been outside too long, your son gets your
Sunburn.
Okay.
Five,
The sun, the sky, the
4,
planet.
3, 2,
Silly
1. That's time! Leilani, will you tell us which words and phrases your teammates guessed?
Ceiling fan, pogo stick, banana peel, application, sunburn.
That's 5 points!
We got twig, nightmare, blossom, cot, garden hose, sequence, bib.
That's 7 points! You got 3 points. So now we're gonna take our next contestants up, and that's gonna be Renee and Margarita. Hands behind your backs. And Derek, when you're ready.
Name an animal you could recognize just by its nose.
A pig.
A pig.
Let's see a pig. Oh, I didn't press this button yet. Pig?
Yes! All right. Leilani, will you identify a creature whose proboscis tickles your memory fibers?
A dog.
A dog!
Let's see a dog. Wait.
There it is! Nice, and then they will forget us. We should never forget them. Chet!
Yes.
You've got 4 answers left to find.
A cat.
A cat?
See a cat?
Yeah! Nicely done. Give her a round of applause.
Elephant.
An elephant!
See an elephant?
There you go.
Yes, I did the research. An elephant's nose is included in its trunk. All right, Betty Boop.
Horse.
A horse!
See a horse?
Yeah! Ooh, all right, Patty. If you get this one, that means that your team will have won 3 of the feud rounds.
Wow, it's all up to me. Alligator?
An alligator!
See an alligator?
Ooh, that's the one that sees you later, not the one that sees you in line. All right, Candyman, still one left.
A bird.
A bird!
Birds have beaks.
Birds have beaks or bills. Beaks or bills. All right, Margarita, 1 chance left for your team. If you get it right, every member of your team is taking points. If not, they might get to steal those points.
Aardvark.
An aardvark!
Let's see an aardvark. Diamond, come on up.
No blammies, no blammies, no blammies. Ooh, and this is the Tier Tractor. Oh no! Stand right here, Diamond. This is the Tier Tractor. This is our most terrifying event. Exactly. This is the Tier Tractor. Ooh. All right, everyone. Diamond, I'm pretty sure that you've seen a tractor before, but I don't think you've ever seen a Tier Tractor. So take a look inside. Tell us what you see.
Jelly bean?
Jelly beans! Now, I will let you know, I saw 3 in there, but I will let you know that at least one of those is delicious. And the other one is not at all delicious. In fact, I will let you know, you will walk away from here with 5 points if you eat one of these jelly beans and tell us what flavor it is. So, everyone, I will tell you right now that one of these jelly beans is coconut, and the other one is spoiled milk.
Ew.
All right, for 5 points, eat a jelly bean. Cheer on, everyone!
Spoiled.
Spoiled milk! Diamond. All right, 5 points for Diamond. Plus 3 for spinning the wheel. That's 8 points for you. Now this is our final round of Trivia Feud. It's Leilani and Messy Mary. Now, Messy Mary, I will point out that the other team has won 3 of the rounds, so you know you can use this one. All right, so hands behind your back. All right, and
Name something parents tell their kids not to waste.
Food.
food.
Let's see, food.
Yeah! Nicely done. All right, Action Jackson. Not sure if you had any parents, but if you had, what would they have told you not to waste?
Money.
Money.
Let's see, money.
Catman.
Time.
Time.
Let's see, time.
Nice. All right. Maybe you've got like 19 kids. Maybe you've got like
Yeah, she does.
plans about kids. We've got 3 answers. What would you tell those kids not to find, not to waste?
Water.
Water.
Let's see, water.
Yeah. All right. Loretta Mayflower. The Mayflower was known for bringing many, many children to. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No. Their talents.
Your talents.
I think that counts. That's close enough.
The judges made a call. All right, Babs, we've got 1 answer left.
I would say electricity.
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 And you're getting 20 points. All right. And now it is time for me to call forward Betty Boop to spin this wheel. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. This is, it's going. And this is teal or not teal. Stand right over there. Teal or not teal, something you might not have noticed, Betty, but over here we've got 4 briefcases. 2 of them are teal, 2 of them are steel. I'm going to ask you to bring 2 right back where you're standing, but not before I ask your friends in studio audience to help you make that choice. Teal! Steel! Help her out! Teal! Teal! Teal!
Yeah, there you go.
All right, you got this. All right, Betty Boop. Betty Boop, put those right down. And what we did not tell you, Betty Boop, is that inside of these briefcases, there's a 0, a 1, a 2, and a 5, one of which we will add to your score. And Derek Fairbanks has come down to show you the 2 that you did not pick. So we know that inside of those briefcases, you've got a 0 or a 1. Please help her make that choice. Teal! Steel! The one with the 0, the one with the 1! Steel! Betty Boop, are you sure of your choice?
Yes. It matches your outfit.
Yeah.
All right, Derek.
Shouldn't have
I'll
left.
do it.
Let's give it up for Betty Boop, everyone. All right, and that, for spinning the wheel, you've got 3 points. Now, everyone, it will be time to get your paddles ready because we've got a whole new round of trivia questions coming up. And I am now coming to Kathmandu. No, Renee. Renee, you're our trailing player right now. So you're going to get control. We've got 6 new categories coming up. They are Sing That Verse, Bird Brains, Impressions, Super Challenges, Good Show, Old Sport, and Get Lit. Please, Renee, will you make the choice?
Get lit for 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's time to get lit. This novel about a revolution in France is the basis for one of the longest-running Broadway musicals of all time. And that's Renee.
Les Mis?
Is that Les Miserables?
Les Mis.
Nicely done. And here's your daily reminder that lit stands for literature. So, Renee, you've got control.
Sing that verse for 4.
All right, in this category, you will see the lyrics to a song. I will read out those lyrics, and if you can sing the remainder of that verse, the words that come after what I've spoken, then you will get these 4 points. Let's take a look at the lyrics. Shake it up, baby, now. And that, let's get the 2 of you doing this. So we'll start from here. Shake it up, baby.
Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up. Twist and shout.
Yeah! Nicely done. You both got yourself 4 points.
All right.
And that means that I am coming over to you, Perky Patty.
Super challenges for 1.
All right, what's the 1-point super challenge that Perky Patty has volunteered for?
Great.
middle name challenge. So I will give this one out. Everyone, you are a team and you are a team. Everyone's involved in this one. I'll do the easy version of this. The first team to get themselves in order alphabetically by middle name, low letters here, high letters here, or if no middle names go in front of A's. So if you can put yourself in that, just put your hands in the air when you're finished. And if you're finished first and you're correct, then we will give you the points. All right?
W. We're done.
All right. Hands are up over here, so I'll check this side first. All right. What were these?
No middle name.
Anne, 3,
Lynette, Lee,
Patrick.
Wait, how's Lynette spelled?
L.A. Lee.
Patrick.
Bruce.
All right, so they are correct. If you are at all wrong, they will get the points.
Anne,
Amaya.
Frederick.
Marie, Renee,
Ricardo.
Whitney.
Here's something I noticed.
Yeah.
Anne and Amaya.
Oh.
You got the point! All right. Sometimes there are challenges when you can speak to each other. All right. That's okay. I'm coming to you, Stealthy, to give you control.
Let's do good show, old sport for 3.
For 3 points, it's Good Show Old Sport. Which professional wrestler's catchphrase is "You can't see me"? And that is Action Jackson.
John Cena.
Is it John Cena?
John Cena!
Nicely done, Action. Apparently you watch it there too. All right, Action, you've got control.
Good show, old sport for 5.
For 5 points, it's Good Show Old Sport. What is the title of the rap performed by the Chicago Bears in 1985? And that was...
Super Bowl Shuffle.
Is that the Super Bowl Shuffle?
We are the Bears.
5 points for Kathmandu and control.
No, we're good.
We're gonna go with Good Show Old Sport for 4.
For 4 points, Good Show Old Sport. Who was at bat for the Mudville 9? And that is number 5, Candyman.
Casey.
Is it the mighty Casey?
It's Casey!
Nicely done.
Another question I've never seen correctly answered.
That's from the famous poem, Casey at
At
the
the
Bat.
Bat.
One of the most famous poems in American literature. So, Candyman, you've got control.
Good show, old sport for 2.
For 2 points, we like this category. Which musical movie series featured an a cappella performance by the Green Bay Packers? And that was Babs.
Pitch Perfect.
Is it Pitch Perfect?
It's perfect!
Nicely done. It's an a cappella movie series. That's how it is. Babs, you've got control.
Oh my. Let's say Get Lit for 5.
All right, for 5 points, it's time to get lit. The movie Clueless was inspired by the novel Emma by this British author. Would be an author who would write a book called Emma.
Jane Austen.
Is it Jane Austen?
Jane Austen!
Jane Austen! Clueless is based on a Jane Austen novel. Exactly. Babs, you've got control again.
Let's say Get Lit for 4.
All right, for 4 points, it's time to get lit. This famous series of spy novels and movies was created by the writer of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. All right, and that's Renee.
James Bond.
Is it James Bond?
The name's Spawn.
Nice.
James Bond.
James Bond was created by Ian Fleming, who also wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And you've got control.
Get lit for 2.
All right, for 2 points, it's time to get lit. A 3D movie was based on this Jazz Age novel written by F. Scott Fitzgerald. And that's Babs.
The Great Gatsby.
Is it The Great Gatsby?
The Great Gatsby!
I love it. Everyone, the Baz Luhrmann movie that was released a few years ago was definitely shot and released in 3D. Babs, you've got control again.
Let's go for Bird Brains for 4.
All right, for 4 points, it's Bird Brains. What's Woody Woodpecker's famous laugh? All right, and that is Diamond Sparkle. Yeah! Diamond, you've got control. We've got time for at least a question. Oh, once it comes up.
Impressions for 2.
All right, in this category, you will see the name of a character or person. For 2 points, we would like to see a verbal impression of Sylvester Stallone, and that is Stealthy. That's 2 points! And now I'm calling forward Loretta Mayflower to this wheel. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies. favorite games. It's called Stanko. And Loretta Mayflower, you're just going to drop the puck down here wherever it lands. You're going to get that number of points. But Loretta Mayflower, I will give you a chance to potentially double that score. Who is right? Because inside of these briefcases, you will find your pucks. And if you can correctly identify the scent of the scratch and sniff sticker on that puck, then you will get double the score. Now, I gave you air quotes because these pucks basically smell like air. So I'll give you some clues. But first, you've got to pick left or right. Left, right, right, left! Left, right. Loretta, this is a sweet food item. Come forward closer. This is a sweet food item that starts with the letter B. Starts with the letter B. Go ahead and scratch that, sniff it. You might find some of these in a pie, and they have a very strong color association. They start with the letter B. Is it a banana?
It's a banana!
Yeah! All right, come behind Loretta. Now, Loretta, you're just going to wave that over here, and everyone let her know when she should drop it. There! No, there! There!
There! Yep. Right there. Right there. Yep.
Let's give it up for Loretta! All right, everyone, let's get your paddles ready, and I am coming to Candyman.
Bird brains for 5.
All right, for 5 points, it's bird brains. Carol Spinney has played this large fowl from a seedy neighborhood since the first episode of a popular PBS children's show. And that is Leilani.
Sesame Street.
Is that bird called Sesame Street?
Oh,
no. Carol Spinney has played this large fowl from a seedy neighborhood since the first episode of a popular PBS children's show. And that is Margarita.
Big Bird.
Is it Big Bird?
Big Bird!
Oh, your head was in the right place. All right, Margarita, the word this is the important one. All right, you've got control.
Impressions for 4.
For 4 points, let us see an impression of SpongeBob SquarePants. And that is Stealthy.
Oh boy.
Verbal I have no idea.
Oh, all right, Kathmandu.
Patrick.
Yeah! All right, Kathmandu, you've got control.
Bird brains for 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's bird brains. Dick Grayson is just one person who held the mantle of this avian-themed sidekick, and that is Chet.
Robin.
Is that Robin?
Okay, Batman, that's correct.
Holy answers, Batman. All right, you've got control there.
Let's just sing that verse for 5.
All right, for 5 points, here are these lyrics. I'm not throwing away my shot. You know I'm not throwing away my shot. And that is Babs.
I'm young just like my country. I'm young, scurvy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot!
Yeah! From the musical Hamilton, from number 3 song of that list, that's called My Shot. Babs just got those, and now I am bringing forward, it's time for me to bring forward Leilani to spin this wheel. But we already know what the last thing's here. So Leilani, you are doing Everyone's Got Talent! Here, Leilani, because here at the Gameshow, we believe that everyone's got talent, and when we say that, we mean quantity, not quality. So, here is an assortment of talents for you to display. We have these juggling balls. I think they're all here. Yes, there are 2 of them. We've got these finger cymbals, often associated with belly dancing. We have this kid's joke book, this hula hoop, and this guitar. It's only got 5 strings, and it's incredibly out of tune. For each of the talents that you can display in 30 seconds, you will take a point. Ready, set, go!
All right. Okay, why did the calendar have such a great attitude?
Why?
It was taking life one day at a time.
Yeah! That's 1, 2,
But I was really
cheer on everyone! 3, 4! Got the hip action in there, that's another point.
Alright, now this is gonna be great.
5! That's 5. We're giving 6
Extra
points.
point for the check.
Hip action right there. All right, everyone. This is your final 5 minutes of the Gameshow. She's grabbing her paddle. And everyone, we are now entering what I like to call Lightning Round! So I will pick every category and point value from now on, and also every single question is worth double points. So let's go to sing that first for 1. Whoa, we're halfway there. Oh, and that is, let's do these two. Living on a prayer, take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Whoa! Living on a prayer, living on a prayer. Nicely done.
Wow.
They both got themselves 2 points. Let's go to bird brains for 1. This popular app pits our fine feathered friends against some vicious pigs. And that is Diamond.
Angry Birds.
Is it Angry Birds?
Angry Birds.
2 points for Diamond Sparkles. Let's go to, let's close out Good Show Old Sports.
Okay, here we are.
How many holes are there in a full game of golf? All right, and that was Margarita.
18.
Is it 18?
It's 18.
Nicely done. 2 points for you, Margarita. All right, let's go to sing that verse for 2, but I'll make this worth 10 points. Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? And that is Chet.
Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? Thunderbolt of lightning, very, very frightening. Hey,
Galileo, Figaro. Yeah, and that's 10 points for Chet, who just brought herself into a pretty magnificent lead. All right, let's go to impressions for 1 point. Let's see Mickey Mouse.
It doesn't speak.
All right, it's Chet again.
What's going on?
Close enough, close enough. That's 2 points for Chet. All right, let's go to, let's see what's left here. We're going to go to Get Lit for 1. Which author wrote the tales of Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn? And that is Candyman.
Mark Twain.
Is that Mark Twain?
Mark Twain.
I'm going to offer you a chance at some bonus points, Candyman, if you can give me the given name of Mark Twain.
Samuel Clemens.
That is correct. That is 3 extra points. Nicely done, Candyman. Let's go to Bird Brains for 2. What's the name of Harry Potter's pet owl?
Clearly not Harry Potter.
I would let you know that the
Question
first syllable of this name everyone has on top of their necks. And the second syllable is something that you would wear on top of that thing. All right, Leilani.
Hedwig?
Is it Hedwig?
It's Hedwig.
Yes, it is. Nicely done, Leilani. And that is 4 points for you. Let's go to impressions for 3. Let us see an impression of Shrek. And that is
Get out of my swamp!
yeah! And that is so many points. That's 6 points for you. Let's go to sing that verse for 3. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. All right, Leilani.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Yeah! 6 points for Leilani. And we've got time for one more normal question right now, and that will be impressions for 5. Let's see an impression of Mariah Carey.
I mean, I would.
There it is. Action Jackson. This is worth 10 points to you. Did we just? Was there a dog back there?
It counts.
We're doing it. All right, everyone. Put your paddles away. Put your paddles away. We have time for no more normal questions. However, we do have time for one more super challenge, and that's super challenge number 2.
Super challenge number 2.
The neckball pass! All right, everyone. So here, I know, is right, everyone. Here at the Gameshow Gameshow, we have these specially designed neck balls. They're designed to only go between your chin and your chest and nowhere else. So don't insert this yet, Chet. Don't install this yet, Action Jackson. Here's what's going to happen. You're a team and you're a team, and this is a race. This is a race. You're going to pass those balls from neck to neck to neck. You're going to pass from neck to neck to neck. And Messy Mary, instructions here, everyone. Leilani and Messy Mary, when you get those balls, you're going to do a 360 return. 360 return. You're going to pass it all the way back, neck to neck to neck. And then, last turn, Action Jackson, when you get those balls back, Chet, you're going to do a 360-degree turn and then all the way back. And Leilani and Messy Mary, when you get those balls back the second time, then you're going to keep those balls in your neck. You're going to find me wherever I'm standing with this basket. You're going to keep the ball in your neck, and the first team to get the ball in the basket, every member's getting 10 points.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Wow. Now, if you drop the basket, if you drop the ball, and it doesn't touch the floor, you've got to use your neck to pick it up somehow. But if it does touch the floor, you can pick it up with your hand, and you must give it to the player who was trying to give it to you, not under your own neck, okay? All right, ready, set, go! No, just
136. Oh. 136. You guys can do it. You can do it.
Good work. Go, go.
Do I have to do something when it comes back to me?
Oh, grab this. This race is neck and neck. The race is no. And this side won the point! So everyone, alright, we don't know yet who has won, but Action Jackson, if you win the Game Show, where will you go?
Home.
Home! How about you, Catman?
I'm gonna nap.
A nap! How about you, Diamond?
Disney World.
Disney World!
Definitely home.
Home! I keep wanting to read that Lolita, but it says Loretta. Babs,
She got a craft beer.
a craft beer!
The bar.
The bar! Lawyer. Lawyer is what I hear.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Not that far.
Pizza! Hey, Lonnie,
We go for a beer and then a nap.
a beer nap! Margarita!
For a margarita.
A margarita!
Disney World.
Disney World! You can get all of those things there. How about
I'm going to the beach.
the beach?
Cocktails.
Cocktails! The moon. The moon! And
Drinking with my LA friends.
do you have any ties for first, second, or third?
We do not have any ties
Excellent.
for first, second, or third. In third place, this was the closest match I've ever seen. Came down to the last game. We have Action Jackson.
Action, you are taking a pass to our signature escape room up in this building on the 8th floor. It's called Trapped in a Room with a Zombie, where we've got a zombie on a chain. Every 5 minutes, the chain gets longer, and hopefully you will get out before the zombie gets you. Let's give it up for Action Jackson!
In second place, by only 1 point, we have Chet.
Chet! What's that 1 point? Oh, to first place. Got it. All right, Chet, you've also got a pass to Trapped in a Room with a Zombie. Let's give it up for Chet!
And in first place, our game show queen, we have Leilani.
Leilani, not only are you taking 2 passes to Trapped in a Room with a Zombie, but you are now our game show queen! Everyone please bow to a queen!
It's because she
Look at
has
that.
a
She got the toe.
That's actually.
Our bow to a queen. Oh,
Yes.
you got this.
Yeah.
And everyone, oh. And let's dance it out, everybody. Put it out, bring it in, and give it a dance!